But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Sure, they got wallet.
What's up, y'all?
Whoa, hold on.
Is that Linus Tech?
You do something. What you be doing?
I'm on here freestyling for people, man. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
That's that dude. That's that TikToker.
Oh, damn. Yo, can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Give us one. Wait, turn up.
Hold on. We gotta give him words. We gotta give him words.
Give me the most creative, challenging words you can think of.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ambidextrous. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Another big one.
Another big
Chronicle.
one. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. All right.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Ambidextrous, chronicle, Afghanistan, and revolutionary. Those are the words? Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other artists really need to get their flex up. When it come to freestyles, yo, I'm next up. I be shining kinda like my man's necklace. Use both sides of my brain, I'm ambidextrous. I'm the freshest type. They can feel the vibes from left to right. Y'all know that I'm the dopest on jams. Ambidextrous, cause I can use both of my hands. Then again, it don't matter if I'm right or left-handed, cause I never write it. I hope you understand it. I provide it right off the tip of the brain. And when I'm spitting for my people, all my shit is insane. I make it happen. I'ma kick a rap verse. Shout to my homie with the necklace and the black shirt. Filming on the phone, gotta get it on your camera. They got questions, Harry is the answer. Yeah, I'm about to make it known. When I rhyme, I be entering the crazy zone. Thank you for the words, y'all came up with the good stuff. Shout the homie chilling in the middle with his hood up. I go beyond your flow, going places other rappers wanna go. Do it by myself, no sponsor, bro. I'm delivering the rap chronicles. Your level, I'ma go beyond it. Matter of fact, I'm about to get you lifted like the Chronic. Can't nobody else rock this way. High like the Chronic, that's where the Dr. Dre. H-Mac, I'ma put it down. Every time I'm rhyming, they be loving my sound. Can't nobody really do it like me. Winning in my psyche. Shout my homie who be rocking Nike on the zip up. I get props whenever I be spitting. They gon' see me on TikTok for hip hop. I'ma put it down for all of y'all. I be cold shivery. This here is the Chronicle delivery. Delivering the magazine and the periodical. I got the hottest flow, you know I brought it, bro. I ain't never slipping. Yeah, y'all just be assisting. I'm Michael Jordan. These rappers like Pippen. Think they on my level, homie. They be tripping. I grip the mic and then I'm about to slam the jam from LA to Afghanistan. I'm about to break it down till I find my peace. They put my music in the Middle East, yeah. All my lyrics are gigantic, I'm about to make them panic. They can feel my shit across the whole planet, yeah. Lyrics is what I'm about to push. He was like, yo, he's rapping right now. He said, shush, please be quiet, he's really getting down. I'ma blow your mind with the rhymes that's profound. I be doing me, and y'all know they never doing Harry. When it come to lyrics, all my flows are revolutionary. What I mean to say is when I'm spitting off the brain, I be revolutionary, go against the grain. I'm about to make a change the whole earth. I'm about to blow your mind with the freestyle verse. The beat style, but I wasn't ready to end. H-Mac be the freestyle internet trend. Let's go.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Are you a TikToker?
Yeah, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, dope. I need your help, because I'm gonna improvise.
Okay.
Can you give me like a song topic?
Okay. A grizzly bear drinking milk.
A grizzly bear drinking milk.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, I love it. Oh wow, you got a grizzly bear on your mug right there?
Yeah, it's milk. That's
You
what
drinking
I
milk
thought.
out of there?
Yes.
Oh wow,
Okay.
so this makes so much sense. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Let's go. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah, come on, yeah. In the forest, I get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, in the forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, yo, my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk, yeah, I'm a grizzly, it's mad facts, us bears, we got a bad rap, yeah, people aren't really aware, when they see us while they hiking, yo, they get scared, they like, no, that's that dude, that grizzly that's really gonna steal our food, damn, hey, yo, his size is godly, he might even catch us and eat our bodies, yeah, people think that I'ma eat them raw, people scared of my teeth, scared of my claws, people scared cause my size is giant, and they know in a fight that I'm certain to triumph. But here's the thing, I don't like people. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not evil. Nah, that's not the way I'm built. I ain't gonna eat you, I just want your milk. I said, in the forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, in the forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur, it be smoother than silk. Hey, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, real big how I been built. I'm not really a fan of the skim milk. I do invent, loving to drink the 2%. Yeah, and y'all know I don't make people feel the wrath. I want the half and half, yeah. Yo, look in my eyes, they so dreamy. Pour me a glass of milk that's mad creamy. All the milk, you know it shook me. But hey, I think I'll need some cookies. Yeah, that's gonna make sure my mood don't get low. When I got the cookies, I can dip those. Yeah, if I got the milk, it's a miracle. Yeah, I might need a bowl of cereal. Aw shit, man, he even had the prop. Y'all know we drinking non-stop. I said, in the forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Yeah, and my fur, it be smoother than silk. Hey, so I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, in the forest, I'll get busy there. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, and my fur, it be smoother than silk. Come on, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm about to make you aware. If you got milk, better pour a glass for the bears. Yeah, I'm out here getting busy. Pour me a glass of milk for this grizzly. Yeah, I'ma make you aware. Hey, go and pour a glass of milk for the bears. Hey, y'all know the milk got me amped. And if you don't pour me a cup, I'll terrorize your camp. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey. Yo, guys, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Late one for me. I still haven't slept yet, but I will be sleeping after tonight. Absolutely. So what we're going to do is, yeah, it was an off-the-cuff stream. I wasn't going to stream, you know. We'll do an hour on YouTube. Do that little video I've got, and then we're going over to Rumble, which we're over on anyway, and we'll go and watch that new start. There's 4 episodes of it already. They're about 50 minutes each, so we'll watch the first couple of episodes to the new series, House of David. For me, it's on Prime. For others, it's on something else. But yeah, I've got it. House of David. Sov says it's great. I haven't watched it yet, so why not watch the first couple of episodes of it? So yeah, cool.
I've never heard of it, but I'm sure it's good if he says it is.
Sounds good, doesn't it? House of David. It's about King David anyway, so you know, and about Saul, King Saul, and that. So it's Old Testament, so it should be good. It should be good. We'll see what it's about. See if it's accurate. See if it's scriptural. They're not usually when they're on TV, but you know.
Not usually, but
We'll
you never
see.
know, right? Never know.
But that's it. Yeah. See. We'll see. Making sure all good. So I knew that it's caught in the old head. So Baz, I'm sorry.
Every time you play it makes me memorize it more.
It's Vicky's fault, isn't it? My one's the fast one. Vicky's is grizzly bear sort of thing. Yeah, good to see you guys. Well, I had something in my head and then it just went. Never mind. I'll say hello to you. That's a good start. Right. Sig, good to see you, man. Lumpy Gas. Brilliant, dude. Good to see you. Babe, good to see you. And she's not coming. I know she's lying. I know she's in bed doing her thing, going to sleep. She's shattered, doing her thing, then going to sleep. That's what I meant. It's Sig again. Barzad, good to see you. Barzad, sorry you're unwell, bro. Does it sound you're sounding a bit? Well, obviously I can't hear you, but just by your text, I can see that you're sounding a bit congested. You know. Bless you, man. Bless you. Frank Noble, good to see you, bro. And Saddle Bomb, good to see you. Good to see you. Do the normal. I'll do the normal just to settle into it. We'll play out with that. A Jimenez observation first. Go for it. Oh, you're saying hello? I thought you wanted to talk. He's saying hello. Okay. Funny. Right, I never even heard of Hazing until today anyway, but we'll get to that once it comes to it. I'd never even heard of it, and then that's what it's about, hazing ritual. Never heard of a hazing ritual until today, so yeah, okay. But we'll see what the video is saying. But first of all, we'll get Jim on first. Jim Ennis with his couple of obsies. A couple of his obsies. Right, see. Oh, Jim's literally put some up not long ago. Ah, nice. Well, we'll start off with the sunset one. Let's do that. Nice, Jim. Like it, like it. That's lovely, isn't it? That's beautiful. Look at the sun just dangling on them electrical lines. That's ace. Hanging on them electrical lines, the sun, just for dear life. Hey, baby, in again. Bless you, Sig. Bless you, man. I was gonna say, well, I won't be on all night. Like last night, I ended up doing 12-hour stream. So my point was, like, we ended up doing a 12-hour stream on Rumble, right? So my point was, they said that TFE said they weren't allowed to do a 24-hour stream anywhere. You're only allowed up to 12 hours, right? So when we got to 10 hours yesterday on Rumble, I thought, well, sack it. Let's go to the 12 hours. I want to see if I get cut off. Got to the 12 hours. Me and Roger were still there. Didn't get cut off. So I cut myself off at 12 hours and 20 minutes on last night's stream. And that was on YouTube and Rumble. But Rumble side had 12 hours. YouTube side, because I cut it off earlier, it's 2 hours. So, yeah, we did 12 hours and 20. Now, their claim was that they could not get YouTube or Rumble to give them a 24-hour slot. Well, I did 12 hours and went over without them cutting me off. So if I went over 12 hours, surely I could have carried on to 24 hours, you know, because I got 12 hours 20. I wasn't cut off. So I think they're talking hockeys. Well, we know they're talking hockeys anyway, but that's just another thing they've been caught in. Yes, what was it? What's the bloody woman's name again? It was the director of Candice Owens. The director Candice Owens was going to do 24 on Rumble, wasn't he? But it didn't happen. He did a few hours and then it cut off. It didn't come back on. But it seems like you can do 24 hours on Rumble, because I did over 12, and we was told that you can only do 12. Well, I did over 12 and nothing happened. I cut myself off. You know, hey, Harry, good to see you. Good to see you. Anyway, I just thought I'd say that. I will tonight, babe. Once I've finished, I'll know what sleep is. I'll be sleeping. Trust me. I haven't slept for over 24 hours. So yeah, I will tonight, babe. Well, after we've watched a few episodes of King David, the House of David on Rumble. Maybe I like a few little things. You know what I mean? You know what I like? A few little episodes of something, whatever. You know, I'll be sleeping. Like, we're only sticking on YouTube for an hour, and then we're flatlining YouTube and continue on Rumble with the House of David. Yeah, man, that's beautiful. Jim, that was a beautiful video, man. Look at how you done that. Oh, he's done his point towards the sky, but it's good. Very good. I know he's not here, but you know, I might see it afterwards. Let's see. One more from the genus. From the genus. One more from the genus. Oh, it's a long one. Oh, well, we'll go. Oh, well. We'll do the moon. Oh, it's a long moon one. Now we go. Then you go stars. Yeah, we'll do the star one. That's only 4 minutes. The moon one's 7 minutes. Then we'll get on with the topic. An hour on YouTube. Then we'll get over to watch King David. House of David. Should be interesting. I've never seen it. It's new. Quite new. Yeah, the footage on screen is Jim Anus saying, I'll put his link in afterwards. He's always in here. He's always in here. But I'll put his link in just in case you don't know him. He's got tons. That's what he puts up every single day. Nice one, Jimmy Star. Nice one, Jimmy Star. Well, it's Jimmy Anus. You shouldn't be. It's Jimmy Anus. You shouldn't be. Nice one, Jimmy Rusty Star. Rusty Sheriff's badge. Oh, Vicky said to me, it's morning, weirdo. I know. And I realised that it is morning. It's midnight. Midnight, I know.
Morning, huh?
Yeah,
Good
for
morning.
me, it's morning. Yeah, it's midnight. So yeah,
I see.
that's because I said good night and all that. Because I said night and all that. And Vicky's correcting me in chat saying it's morning. It's midnight. 24 minutes past midnight, weirdo. I'm always a weirdo. No. Lumpy, that link doesn't work anymore. It says the clip, it says it's either been deleted or the video doesn't exist for the clip to exist anymore. It wouldn't let me do the clip anyway, Lumpy. It says it doesn't exist. What you mean, the volume up for the video or for me, so you can hear me? Surely I'm not low. Or did you want the music up on the stars video? Because surely I'm not low. Let me just hear myself. I can't be low. No, I'm not low. All right, okay. See, I turned the video down. All right, okay. If you want to hear the music, not a problem. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay, one more from Jim, and then we're done. We'll go in. Yeah, Aaron, she said, PG, I've seen 24-hour live footage on Earthcam, and it occasionally features YouTube videos. Now that I think of it, Earthcam, we get through the TV. It's like $5 a year. TFE? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Did you know? It wouldn't surprise me. They'll probably make money through that somehow. Would not surprise me at all, Aaron. Hey, Fran, good to see you, bro. Hey, Luke, I'm all good. Thanks for asking. I hope you're all right yourself, dude. Bless you, man. I am having, they do seem to be concentrated more in the middle than outwardly. There is obviously dots and bumps and craters-ish craters. I don't think they're craters, obviously, but what they look like. And on the outward bound sides of it, I suppose, the middle of it does seem to be more peppered with those crater dot type things, I suppose. Yeah. Interesting. Jono, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, but it's an interesting observation, Herman, because, you know, if it was meant to be done by, if these craters and pepper holes and all that was done by asteroids and whatever, and the moon is continually being pelted by it, why is it concentrated in one spot or one part of the moon rather than all around just as equal? You know, since it's equally as likely that the moon out in a vacuum should be peppered by asteroids or whatever coming in at any angle. You know what I mean? All over the place. Thank you, Jim. And oh, idiot! Forgot to put his link up. Let me just go get that again. Idiot! I wanted to get his link out for everybody. I always do that, and I just got rid of it straight away. 2 secs. Let's just go get his link again. Number 2. PJ, what you like? What you like, bro? Right. So, fair play. He's got 257 subs now. Excellent. He hasn't even said one word on his channel, and he's got them subs going up. Fantastic. Love it. But yeah, for people that's not sub to him, sub to Jimenez. And if you are already sub to him, then people watching the replay, if you're not sub to him, sub to Jimenez. Fantastic. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's get this video on the go. It's about oh bloody hell, what do you call it? It's about a hazing ritual about a guy called Caleb Wilson. Not being alive anymore because of hazing ritual. Now, I've never heard of hazing ritual over here. Obviously, it's something to do with fraternities and that. And to me, fraternities are just another cult, another type of cult. They're yeah, well, they are. Come on, look at what they do. They're getting people to conform within that kind of environment before they even get out into life. You know what I mean? Coming straight out of school, stuff like that, college, in a fraternity and all that kind of stuff. You know, getting them indoctrinated even more, getting them even more into bondage. They might as well just be Freemasons. I mean, they probably are bloody Freemasons. You know, I know nothing about fraternities, but I know they're very cultish because we don't seem to have frats over here. Like it's not from college and stuff. Not that I know of. Not like it is in America, but you know, it may be because I've just never come across it. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this video up. It's Nick Jones talking about it. He's somebody I usually do little streams on. I like him. Mike, he's cool. So let me see what he's got to say, and then we can see what's in. Ryan, you okay? You want to talk? You just speak up, man. All good. Groovy. Let's do it. Actually, let's change. Let's change size here first. Let's change size. There you go. Look, Ranty's mirror ball, locally flat, guys. Locally flat mirror ball. I hope you like it. I'm joking. Anyway, what am I looking for? Oh no, I'm in the wrong bit. I'm in the wrong part. Right, that's what I was looking for. Right, video.
Let's get to the story that we've been following. Caleb Wilson. New developments have been coming out. Caleb Wilson. A man has been charged.
I don't know. I mean, this looks like he's been following the story for a little while. This is a video that he put out 3 days ago. So I don't know nothing about this. I've just come across this one. So I'm probably late to his videos on it. But I can see it there. A man charged with manslaughter after Louisiana student hazing death. Now, I only knew what hazing was. Hazing ritual was because I zammed it in bloody Google, you know what I mean, and found out. But I kind of guessed beforehand what it could be. But yeah, we don't hear of that hazing type stuff. So yes, let's. I don't know exactly what they do when it's hazing. I mean, Vicky says it's like they get them really, really drunk and stuff like that. I don't know. Exactly.
Yeah, they do really stupid stuff like make them like walk around and serve another person in the group. Like they have to follow them around, or they have to go streaking, or they have to go run naked, or they have to jump off a building. It's always something silly. It's just something to just prove yourself.
Okay, that's
to prove your faith to the fraternity or whatever. Yeah.
I got you.
But it gets out of hand when there's drugs and alcohol involved. Yeah, you can only imagine. Just imagine a bunch of drunk co-eds all hanging out in a big ass house, right? And then they're all like, you know, they're trying to like show off and they're trying to like be manly so they can become higher up in the fraternity, right? And impress somebody, so they'll do whatever they're told. And so it starts to go like that. And then once the alcohol and stuff gets involved, it's like it gets out of hand.
I got you.
And people end up getting hurt. People die every year in this country just from that stupid shit. Can you believe that? You know, yeah. It's like you'd think that they'd put a stop to it after the first 50 people died, but nope.
Of course.
Right? It's like
I know. It's
wow,
madness.
weird.
I mean, like I say, we never heard of. I didn't know what the word meant until I looked it up, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. Because when I first seen hazing ritual, when I came across this video, I thought, that'll be to do with witchcraft. You know what I mean? Well, in the end, it probably is to do with
No, not necessarily. I mean, I'll admit, I'm sure that some of it is, but I would say normally it was just a bunch of it's just a bunch of college kids goofing around, and it gets out of hand, and somebody gets hurt. Yeah, that's what it is.
No, but I seen the word ritual, so I just thought it was something to do.
Yeah,
with
well,
that.
they might throw that in there just to get you to look at it, right?
Yes, of
It's more like probably what that.
So I thought it was something to do with witchcraft. I mean,
well, I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm saying I don't think all of it is. I think the hazing thing is just, you're trying to impress your fraternity and you're trying to get into this thing so you can, look good when you come out of college, and it helps you with your jobs or whatever it helps with. I don't know. Maybe it's all in their heads. I don't know. But I'm just saying I've heard them talking about it. I've heard people that in college talk about how cool it is. Back, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm like, okay, I guess, but it's like, well, what did you have to do? And he's like, well, I don't want to talk about it. So, that's the kind of thing that I've heard mostly. It's like, I don't want to talk about it because it was something disgusting, probably,
Exactly. Yeah, I've seen that definition earlier, all the different names for it. I actually nearly took a screenshot for it just to bring up on here. Then I thought, there's no point. People will know what it means anyway, So, I've seen the exact same beast in bastardization thing. It's the exact same thing.
With manslaughter after Louisiana student hazing death. So we've been following this story for about a week now. Caleb Wilson lost his life, was punched in the chest. Initially, they said that he passed out. He was standing in a line at a park.
Surely a punch in the chest can't kill you. Yeah, it can stop your heart. But surely that's not how he died, just a punch in the chest.
At 3 a.m., passed out and passed away. They said that he had these pre-existing conditions that led to that. That was the initial report.
Okay.
Then it came out that actually
that could be true, but that's the usual narrative they come out with when they try to cover something. Especially people in frats, haven't they usually got dads with money, stuff like that, who can know the best lawyers, all that kind of stuff.
Well, they also don't want to report something by accident that might get them sued by one of the families. So they usually be careful what they say. So they'll say vague stuff like that to make it sound like they don't really know, but they lead you into believing it to get you to watch the news. That's all it is.
I got
it's not necessarily some kind of I'm saying maybe it is sometimes, but I would say most of the time it's just to get you to come back on the news on the next segment, to watch the next show and then watch the news segment afterwards.
Of course.
Get to the commercial. You know what I'm saying? That's mostly what that is. But maybe it comes out and it looks that another way. But I realize it's still mind control. I mean, because it's progressive and it keeps going and it's the same pace, right? And they use things in threes and then they sing little jingles and that's all witchcraft, bro. You don't realize that all commercials are pretty much witchcraft.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I mean. Okay. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's when I said earlier. I know it's not witchcraft, but it's actually probably witchcraft.
It's possible. Yes, it is possible. In pretty much anything. But I'm not saying be paranoid about it. But, you know what I'm saying? But I'd say look into it really close and make sure that you're right before you go to that extreme. But it's up.
Of course. Lumpy says it's bullies being a-holes. Yes, it absolutely is. But it's some bullies are just like, no, just try to impress their mates a little bit. But some of these frat bastards, they're complete narcissist, egocentric sociopaths. Belligerent, pontificating pricks.
You said a mouthful there, bro. Jeez.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it?
Was that a little Freudian slip there? Do you have a little problem with it? Did you have problems in college or something there, buddy?
Yeah, it was very cathartic.
They lied. They were actually at a warehouse. and they were punching these college students in the chest as an initiation, humiliation, ritual.
Oh, so stand there and see how hard I could punch you in the chest and see how hard you could take it. And don't be a pussy, little one. You can take it. You stand. If you fall, you are out.
Lean into it, boy.
You know what I mean? Full Metal
Lean
Jacket.
into it, boy. Don't be a pussy.
Oh, come on. It's
You know how many times they try to do that shit to me, and I said, "Oh, hell no." I still got chased after school, but I didn't never go along with that shit. I was like, I'm not stupid, bro. I know exactly what's going to get me killed or hurt. You know, I'm not stupid. And they're all like, no, it won't hurt you. I promise. If we just stick your head in there in the toilet and then flush it, it won't hurt you. It'll give you a nice swirly. I was like, no, I'm good. You know, like your hair's dirty, dude. I'm like, I don't care. I don't need to put it down there. That'll make it worse. Yeah, you know how it works. I got bullied, so I know.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Lumpy says, if they are into witchcraft and from elite Satanist bully down, then yes, they will be narcissists and demonic. PG, I agree. Aye, absolutely.
To get into the fraternity. And
yeah, some twisted
Caleb
shit,
took 5 punches to the chest, passed out, had a seizure, hit his head, and passed away.
I mean, if you're taking 5 full force punches to the chest, just standing taking it, no defense, no gloves, just plain old, like, just stand there and take it, that's very, very dangerous. Of course it is. Because it's not like so it's
you could let it get out of hand without realizing.
It's not like you're taking a full force hit while trying to defend yourself. You're taking a full force hit while standing there and taking it intentionally. You know, you can deflect a full force hit, but if you're standing there taking it, of course it's going to be dangerous. People die with one hit to the head, one hit punches. You know,
some people fall down on the floor just from standing position and break their hip or something, and they end up passing away because they can't get up and call ambulance or something. There, you know what I mean? That happens to people all the time. So just think about it that way. It doesn't take much. And then again, I've seen kids get hit by a car at 35 miles per hour and they bounce off and they just keep on skating down the road like it was nothing. But another kid might just be standing there and the car goes by and just barely grazes him with the mirror and it hits his elbow and he bleeds internally and he dies. I mean, it's like, you just never know what's going to get you, bro. You know what I mean?
That's right. Oh, can I just say hello to 4 Jackson, the Rumble side? Sorry, they didn't see it. I'll give you the link for the YouTube side if you want to come over. But we will be going over to Rumble later for the. Well, we're on Rumble, but you know we'll be watching Son of David, House of David over there. I'll give you the YouTube side just in case you want to come over. Somebody says something in here. Hey, Greg D, good to see you. Oh, Chicago, Cubby Bears, yeah. Good to see. Is that Chad?
What's up, Cubby? What's up, Greg?
It could be Chad. Is that Chad? It is, isn't it?
No, Cubby's from he's over there on Saws all the time.
Yeah, I do know his name. I do know his name, but is it not the same guy? He was in.
I don't remember what his name is. I just know him as Chicago Cubby. I always call him that. I don't know.
I thought he was the same guy as Fatality, but yeah, of course, he knows Chicago Cubby Bear.
He's cool. I know that.
Yeah, you get a spanner, man. How come you haven't got a spanner? I thought you'd been here before, but obviously not. But yeah, you get a spanner, bro. Bless you, man.
And then more information came out that said,
what are you laughing at, Chad? I'm talking about the guy who was on Flax's earlier. He put his name down as Chad in Restream, so that's why I'm calling him Chad. But I thought that was maybe Chicago could be better that was in Flax's earlier. I'm just wrong. I'm just like completely wrong. Don't worry about it. I know people's names and some people's faces, but I don't always get them all together. You know what I mean? Chad slaying the one-liners tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what his name was. I had never heard anybody say it, or I didn't know if he was offering that up yet. That's the only reason why I didn't know. But yeah, that's cool. I'll call him Chad from now on. But I'll always think of him as Chicago Cubby. I don't know why. It's stuck in there.
Oh, so I am right. Is that guy? What's that? Yeah, I'm right. It is. There you go. It's fine. I thought, yeah. I wasn't confused then. Fair play. Right. Yeah, you definitely get Spanner. Bless, bro. Bless, bro.
Said that, you know, they changed his clothes. Apparently, they took him to allegedly, they took him to a separate location after he was already deceased, changed his clothes to make it seem like he was just playing basketball. And then they dropped him off at the hospital and said that
Now,
he
see, if it was something, it was, look, it was innocent, death by
That's
misadventure,
creepy.
shit, then you would just go straight to straight along with it. You won't be trying to hide stuff, you know, you won't be trying to
Well, I mean,
manipulate the
even a
situation.
hazing incident, at least if you admit it, you're not going to go to prison, hopefully. You know, it would be an accidental death. It wouldn't necessarily be murder, but now it might
No,
end up being murder
got
because
it.
he covered it up. Right. Yeah,
Might
you're
be death
screwed.
by misadventure, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Oops.
But I mean, I'll be done with manslaughter. I know the score when it comes to that. But I mean, the title of his video was "It Seems to Be Getting Darker." So like, there's more people being arrested for it. So it was a group of them doing it. You know, obviously.
passed out while playing basketball. And now we have a charge for manslaughter. It says a man has been charged in connection with the death of Louisiana college student who collapsed after being repeatedly punched in the chest during a hazing ritual, police said.
Do you know why they call it hazing, Ryan? I'm asking. I'm not trying to tell you. I'm
They
asking.
call. I think they call. Well, I don't know for sure. I don't know the entomology or whatever. But I know that hazing is generally when you cause physical pain on someone. I think it has something to do with that. I think that's what hazing technically is. I don't
Got
think
ya.
it's just making you do stuff you don't want to do. I think it's actually causing you physical harm and then you enduring it basically, or like, you know, someone graping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, just to get on the club or whatever. That what I think would be considered hazing. And in some countries they call hazing like, or caning. They call it caning when they spank someone, they hit someone with like they spank them
Yeah,
publicly. They call that caning.
I
So
got
I'm
you.
not sure where hazing came from. I don't know where that word came from. I have to look that one up actually. But that's all I
Yes.
know about it so far.
Chicago Bear says, I accept either. You can call me Snatch Face if you want, as long as you're not a global. Fair play then. Fair play. Hey. I don't want to call you Chad now. I want to call you Cubby. Nice one, Cubby.
Officials say Caleb McCrae, 23, a member of Omega Psi Phi frat, allegedly punched Caleb Wilson multiple times during the off-campus initiation ceremony. He was charged with criminal hazing and manslaughter. It says Mr. Wilson.
Hey, Greg B, 6 months in jail for some people is a long, long time.
That must mean that hazing's not illegal unless you hurt somebody, right?
Yeah. Well, of course. It's almost like what they do in the Marines, like that. What do you call that? Code Red type thing that was in that movie. The one with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson, military courtroom one.
You can't handle the truth.
Yes, that one. What's it called? That one. Yeah, it was in that.
I forget. I can't remember right offhand.
Yeah, so that's what it reminds me on, that kind of thing, like a code red, but within frats, you know, that type of thing. Yeah, Greg, 6 months in jail is a 12-month sentence, which is a year sentence. 6 months is long enough for anybody in jail. My longest sentence was 3 years. You know what I mean? 6 months is a long time for anyone. Listen, if you've been in jail 6 months, you've done hard time. Telling you. So yeah, it's still a long time for some people. 6 months is, if you're not used to prison, 6 months is a long time. It's a year sentence. It's a 12-month sentence.
Was a 20-year-old college student and band member, mechanical engineering student at Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Saddle bomb, sodomy on a goat with Brian. Mindful career science. Hey, Brian. Oh, Brian, good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
The suspect's lawyer said in a statement that his client deserved due process and asked the public to withhold rushing to judgment until all of the evidence is heard. Hazing.
Well, isn't that standard? Isn't that standard? You shouldn't rush until all the evidence is in. Rush to judge until all the evidence is in. I think that's standard.
Hazing is illegal in most states. It's a tradition where people pledge their loyalty by doing something painful, humiliating, or dangerous. That's just a crazy concept.
See, we don't have that here. We don't have county. We don't have county. Then what we do, like you have county jail, and then you go once you get sentenced or whatever, found guilty. Well, then you go to prison. I don't know. See, what happens with us is we'll get remanded into normal prison, into not just county jail, normal prison. We go to normal prison from a start, but it's just on remand. You're not sentenced. So, but you're still on remand. You're still in prison with all the rest of them. It's just the same thing. The only difference is you haven't been sentenced. So you might have a few extra privileges like visits or something like that. There's not much difference. The only thing is you're just still not guilty yet, but you're still in prison. So you might as well be guilty, you know. But yeah, remand. So we get remanded to prison, not like a county jail. We get remanded in prison. And it's the same prison we go back to when we get sentenced. And then you'll get moved on to a sentence jail. Because if you're remanded, you're in a category B jail it's like a holding jail sort of thing. Category B holding jail. Then once you're sentenced, you'll go to a category C if you're not too violent. And that's your sentence jails. But we go to prison from the start. Prison and jail for us in the UK is interchangeable. Prison and jail is the same thing.
To think about in general. You want me to pledge my loyalty to you by doing something painful?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Look, you want me to pledge my loyalty? I'd say loyalty to the leader of that frat. I don't know what you call it. Frat part. What would you call it? That just that fraternity. The leader of that fraternity. You know, you want me to pledge my allegiance to you by you getting people to kick the crap out of me. How does that work? Why do people let themselves go through that? Why do people let themselves get... I'm not saying this guy let himself. I'm just saying, but you see it. You see people letting themselves be degraded to the point of, I don't know, pure shame that you couldn't get back from. I don't know. And letting themselves go through that just to be part of the boys. Why? That's a stronghold, man.
Humiliating or dangerous, so that I could be a part of your club.
That's why I just said it, didn't I?
That's so wild.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You know what's crazy when you think about it? What Jesus did for us was dangerous.
Absolutely.
He came down as a man. He came down as a man. He put on flesh for us, was tempted
For us.
in every way.
All right.
What he did was dangerous. What he did was painful. Obviously, it was painful. I already went into this in another video.
Right.
Before,
it's like when I watch the Passion of the Christ and you see Jesus getting beaten in that, it makes you wince. It makes you like, oh, it's awful. He must have gone through. It's really bad. The Passion is quite graphic when it comes to Jesus' beating, you know, getting whipped, the crown of thorns, actually getting nailed to the cross, carrying the cross. It is brutal movie to see what happens to him. But in real life, it was worse. It was a lot worse. And a lot of people come to salvation through that movie because of the beating. They seen the beating that Jesus took, and they felt it. They felt sorry for him, obviously, to start off with, and then realized that this is what he did for us. You know, that was brutal, like I say. But in real life, it was a lot worse. A lot worse. What's 6 saying? Hazing, while often associated with fraternities and sororities, has roots in various historical cultural contexts, including military sales, cults, and secret societies. That's what I was just saying, like Code Reds, when it comes to the Marines and that. I don't know if it's a real thing, but I was given that Code Red example from that movie with Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise. Still can't remember the name of it. Few Good Men. Few Good Men. Few Good Men. It is, yeah. Skeptic, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Yeah. So, cheers for that, Sig.
He even got to the cross. The Romans put him through what they called the half death.
Yeah.
Which means that half the people that went through the beating that the Romans put Jesus through, half those people died.
Yeah.
That was before.
They used the saying to be whipped within an inch of your life comes from that, doesn't it? Because it used to say that 40 lashes would kill you. So what they used to do is give them 39. So that's where the saying to be whipped within an inch of your life comes from. To give someone 39 lashes instead of 40. Something like that. So that probably goes along that lines. The half-death thing.
The cross. What Jesus did for us was humiliating.
Very much so.
To be crucified was the most humiliating way to die, only reserved
absolutely
for criminals during that time.
Well, yeah. And look, they had Barabbas. It was the time that they could let someone go. And who did they choose to let go? I mean, Pontius Pilate could have let Jesus go, not a problem. But he didn't have to, but he went by what the crowd said. And they chose to release Barabbas, who had been around murdering people, you know what I mean, doing all this. He's just a criminal that didn't give a crap. Didn't give a crap. He would murder you just as well as just as quick as look at you. They chose to release Barabbas or Barabbas, however you want to pronounce it, instead of Jesus. Yeah, instead of Jesus. You know, I mean, Barabbas, and you'd think you'd be thanking somebody that day. You'd think maybe he would have turned to God after that. I'd like to think maybe he did. You know, I'd like to think maybe Barabbas did after being released, after what happened. I'd like to maybe think that he's seen who Jesus was, and it doesn't say anything about that, but I'd like to think it, you know.
Right? But the difference is he did that for us so that we could be forgiven, so that we could be in the club, so to say. You know, you see what I'm saying here? Like, it's so interesting how they flip it. Mm-hmm. It's so interesting. Like, you can't tell me that these fraternities, that these organizations, you can't tell me that they're not operating with a demonic spirit. You can't tell me that they're not. Anyway.
Of course they are. They've got to be operating with a demonic spirit. They're doing things in secret for a start, you know. What did Jesus say about things in secret? You know, they're doing that. Look, they're probably doing what thou wilt as well. You know, doing rituals for a start. A ritual. You know, they're doing all this stuff. Of course, it's got a demonic spirit behind it. If people are accept this, they come into this frat and they all go through it, and then the person that's gone through it ends up coming through the other end, all humiliating that. Then they're in with the boys, and all of a sudden that humiliation goes, and they're the top boy now. You know, come on. It's awful. It's got to be a demonic spirit for you to go through that humiliation and then to put someone else through it after you've done it. Of course, there's a demonic spirit in that. Of course. If I had gone through that humiliation For me to put someone through that after me going through it, that's freaking evil. For me to go through that, and then for me to put someone through that, that's evil. That's demonic.
Speaking at a news conference, Baton Rouge Police Chief, let me zoom in, Thomas Morse Jr. stated that Mr. Wilson's death on February 27th was a direct result of the hazing incident. According to police, a group of individuals
Absolutely, Lumpy.
dropped Mr.
Absolutely
Wilson
good.
off at a hospital and allegedly lied to the staff, saying that he had collapsed while playing basketball. They left before authorities arrived. But detectives later determined that the information was inaccurate. A police arrest report reviewed by U.S. media outlet states that Mr. Wilson and 8 others pledging the Omega Psi Phi frat were struck by Mr. McCrae and at least 2 others wearing boxers.
Omega Sci-Fi. I thought it was all Greek letters. Oh, it is Greek letters. Right. Okay. It's PSIPHI. I was thinking sci-fi is in what science fiction. I was thinking, what is it? Is you sure? It is. It's Omega Sci-Fi. So OPP. Okay. See with OPP. I'm report. Are you still with us, right? Oh, Ryan does that. He's probably working in the garden. If you have got anything to say, Ryan, just jump in. And reportedly, Louisiana Army National Guard. All right, okay, what am I reading this for? I only just wanted to see the Omega Sci-Fi thing.
Boxing gloves. Mr. McGray,
Yeah,
Mr.
you know
McGray
me.
allegedly hit.
Oh, you had me just like, it's just because I seen OPP, you know, with Omega Sci-Fi. I see the OPP. I'm like, yeah, OPP. And I knew someone would have to know what I was on about. Yeah, you know me.
Mr. Wilson 4 times in the chest, after which he collapsed, suffered a seizure, and lost control of his bodily functions. The arrest warrant.
And you know what I mean? And that's not humiliating enough.
In other words, he shit himself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Nasty. See? I mean, taking punches to the chest. I mean, why would you want to inflict that on someone just to get... Because you went through it as well. You in the frat went through this, and now you want to put someone else through it. You know how suicidal you felt when you did it. You know how crappy and depressed you felt when you went through it. But you come out the other end of it, and now all of a sudden that's just all gone, and you have to impose that, and you have to inflict the same thing on someone else. How can someone be that evil to go through it and then inflict it? Surely you'd want to prevent someone from going through that. Anyway, okay. Yeah.
I'd say if you gave a shit about them, but you know, if you just don't care about people, then I guess it wouldn't be that nothing off your shoulder, you know.
Well, I think you've got to be a total sociopath not to care about people, even people that are just assholes. Like,
well,
even
I agree,
people
but not everybody thinks that.
No, you're right. You're right. Are you wearing Deadpool? Yes, he is. Nice. Nice. Love it.
Alpha David said. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Absolutely, Lumpy.
No one present attempted to call for emergency assistance.
No one. No one. That wasn't the reaction to God. That wasn't the first protocol. Shit, we need to sort this out. Get an ambulance and someone try and help him out. No.
No, dump him off at the hospital and say he collapsed, yeah, and then just leave him there.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to find out. Like they're not going to go back to his fraternity and find out and round up all the kids and find out who did it. Come on,
Exactly.
man.
Exactly.
Dumbasses.
Especially it's within a frat. You think that your frat brother's not going to grass you up if he's in real trouble. Yes, he is. He's going to grass you right up. Frat brothers ain't for life.
Maybe to get you, but they're not going to try to kill you. Hopefully.
Oh no,
You know, they're
no.
just goofing around, but yeah, obviously somebody went too far.
They'll dob you in to save themselves. Absolutely.
No, listen. He collapsed. He suffered a seizure. He lost control of his bodily functions.
And no one wanted to help.
No one present attempted to call for emergency services. That's a little odd, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's very
That's
odd.
a little odd. No one present attempted to call for emergency services. That's very odd.
It is, considering how many people are in there. So some people, like, yes, the frat might be scary to some people. Oh no, we better not call because they'll go mad at us. But some people in the university, in the college or whatever, would be like, I don't give a shit what he thinks. Guys on the floor croaking, he's croaking. I need to phone somebody. So it is odd if nobody decides to try and get help at all. I think that would be odd.
That's a very suspicious non-response.
Oh, hell, I would have hated to be Judas. Amen with that one. Amen.
To a very tragic situation. You would think if somebody collapsed, had a seizure, loses control of their bodily functions, is clearly in a state of emergency, you would think that instead of putting him in the car and driving to the hospital yourself, you would think that somebody, anybody, one person would take out their phone that they all had and dial 911.
Wow.
Nobody did that. Nobody did that. So obviously, there's some stuff that y'all were trying to keep hidden. Obviously, there were some things that you were trying to keep in the darkness. Otherwise, you would have got on the phone and said, hey,
that's right. That's
this
right.
is the situation. We need help right now. Nobody did that. An autopsy found no significant trauma to his body, aside from a small bruise on the right side of his chest, according to the affidavit. It also noted that investigators found no indication that Mr. McCrae intended to cause great bodily harm or death to any of the pledges. Once again, it's just like, it's very interesting. Obviously, I'm not a lawyer, but it's very
seems to be manipulated.
Interesting that it says that he intended to not cause any death or great bodily harm, but then
well, of course, what he didn't to stand there and take punches and say that I didn't want to cause any bodily harm, punch it full force. Come on, that's silly.
At the same time, when you realize that you did just that, you don't get on the phone and dial 911.
That's it. Yeah, you didn't mean to cause harm, but when you did actually cause harm, it didn't surprise you enough to like, oh shit, I better go and call for help. But you didn't mean to cause harm. So when you did actually cause harm, your first response wasn't, oh, he needs help. Yeah, of course. That makes no sense whatsoever. He's right. Completely right. Completely right.
And now it's just like terrible. You have Caleb, who obviously lost his life, right? 20-year-old young black dude trying to get his education, start this career, and now he's gone, right?
Well,
and
exactly, Brian. Well, that's what we're saying. It's demonic. The whole thing's demonic. If you want help a dude, or call 911 because you're under the master ceremonies, all under oath. You violate, you pay. You're not going to rat, you know. But I guarantee, if it came to their own life, they'd rat. They'd rat if it came to their own life. If they were their own life, if their life was threatened over, they would rat. I guarantee it.
Have this other individual, 23-year-old young
That's
black
what
dude.
makes me like when you say things like that, which I agree with, absolutely, Brian. That's what confirms that it's a supernatural, it's a spiritual thing, not a good spiritual, by the way, but it's a spiritual thing, a demonic thing.
Can I ask a question? What's a
Yeah.
black dude? I've never heard of that before.
Sorry?
I said, what's a black dude?
What's
Like,
a
why do
black-
they always say stuff like that? It's like they always say, oh, we're not racist and all this stuff. But then every time they always got to make sure and say that he's either white or black. Why do they always do that?
I know, it's
What is
just a
it?
man.
It's like, I mean, I'm not
Just-
saying every black person does it, but it is frustrating when you hear them saying it like that because it makes it sound like as if they're doing it on purpose. You know what I mean?
I get
Like,
it.
why do you got to bring that up? Why not just say man? Just a young man. You know, he's a young college man. He doesn't have to be black. Why does he got to be black?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't get it, bro. Like, you would think you'd want to avoid that.
Yeah, of course, of course. Brian says, I'm just saying no. Hey, no, Brian, I'm agreeing with you. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with what you said. Nothing wrong with what you said, because you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of them be scared. A lot of them be scared. I mean, my first reaction would be thinking like, got to call someone. You know what I mean? Got to help them. But yeah, you're absolutely. I never thought of that side of it. You're right. You were right to bring that up. Because yeah, if that's the case, they could be absolutely terrified to grasp them up. Absolutely. At the same time. Yeah, no, you're
Nah,
right
not
to
me.
bring that
When
up, bro.
when it comes to life and death, that's when all like, you know, bets are off, dude.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't care if you're in a club or if you're in some kind of a stupid kid, you know, whatever. Trust me, life and death is a completely different argument, and we don't play that game.
Yeah, I absolutely, Aaron. Surely the victim the victim on some level must have known the caliber of scumbag made up the very club he himself was attempted to. Yes, yes. So this kid, if he had gone through all that, he could have ended up like them.
Yes,
Absolutely.
but you got to admit, with all the media saying, putting, you know, pressure on black men to like become something and all that, there's a lot of kids that push themselves way farther than they normally would have because they're black and they're trying to prove themselves to the world, and
True.
they go too far, and it ends up dragging them down and ends up making them, you know, crazy stuff bad happen to them.
True.
So, you know, like you got to know when to, you know, when you got to shut it off or draw the line and say, okay, this is what the line that I'm going to go through, and I'm not going to go any further than that. Otherwise, it ain't worth it. You
Of
know, if you
course.
lose your life or you lose your freedom, I mean, it ain't worth it, bro. Not worth
Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Who potentially is going to find himself in prison for a very long time. It's like, dog, it's a lose-lose. For what?
No, he's right there.
For what? Like, really, for what? For the sake of this initiation ritual? It says,
But yeah,
Mr.
I mean, he would have, if he came through it all right, he would have become one of them. Definitely. He would have been the same type of scumbag in the end. Yeah. So it shows you it's a demonic thing. It's definitely a demonic thing. Without a doubt.
Cray, a member of the Omega Sci-Fi and reportedly a Louisiana Army National Guard member, is said to have graduated from Southern University in December 2024. Eastern Baton Rouge District Attorney Hiller Moore said 2 additional people have not been publicly identified, and they will be charged with misdemeanor hazing. The investigation is ongoing and remains active.
Okay, misdemeanor hazing. The guy, how can, well, what? How? How can they be done with misdemeanor hazing when through the hazing, the guy died? Unless this is the hazings on other people. I mean, I don't get why. Well, okay. Okay.
Southern University System President Dennis Shields expressed deep sorrow over Mr. Wilson's death. Words cannot express how deeply saddened we are by the loss of our student, Caleb Wilson, he said. Mr. Shields said the campus charter of Omega Sci-Fi has been ordered to suspend all activities. Students involved in the incidents could face expulsion. That seems very light, in my opinion. That seems very light. Like,
Lumpy, yeah, the satanic system does. Oh, that's the wrong one. The satanic system does protect itself, but at the same time, it would turn on itself as well. I mean, further lies, confusion. Cause protects itself and would turn on itself in an instant.
this is what I'm trying to say. The people who are involved, if you seen it and you didn't pick up the phone and call 911, in my opinion, you're complicit. Because that is extremely negligent to not at least pick up the phone and call 911. At least. To simply give him the opportunity to have life-saving measures on the scene, as opposed to taking him in the car and driving whatever distance and whatever amount of time to the hospital. Because that time could have been spent delivering life-saving measures.
I'm not saying when honestly when do Satanists get in trouble? Say some Satanists get in trouble, of course they do. But I'm not saying they get in trouble when they turn themselves. I'm just saying they do. They would turn on themselves. They would turn on themselves in an instant. I'm not saying about them getting into trouble for it. I never said that. I said they would turn on themselves because they're satanic. Because they're all for themselves.
It doesn't make any sense, man.
It's greed. It's selfish.
It doesn't make any sense.
If you're selfish, you would turn on them. I would say.
Sense.
I'm not saying there was any comeuppance for it. That's not what I mean.
Additionally, all Greek organizations at the university.
Yes, I agree with that. Police belong to a fraternal organization also. Aye. Yeah, you know what I mean now, Lumpy. Yeah. No, I'm not saying that they've got consequences or anything for it in general. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, they would turn on each other in a second.
University, a historically black college, have been barred from accepting new members for the remainder of the academic year. Mr. Wilson's passing has sparked widespread.
Yes, Brian, it's all part of a big spider web. It's all part of the spider web, exactly. A big old huge spider web.
Spread grief. The Human Jukebox marching band, which recently performed at the Super Bowl, honored him in a Facebook post. A talented trumpet player, a dedicated student, a bright soul. Caleb was
I know good looking.
A mechanical engineering major who poured his passion into both his studies and his time with the Human Jukebox. His energy, spirit, and impact on those around him will never be forgotten.
It's a shame.
I said there was a vigil, and one of his friends said that his light does not die.
It is a shame. It is an absolute shame. It should never have happened. But I mean, it should also be pointed out, like Kevin said, that the guy himself, the victim, God bless his family and all that, but he himself was going into that frat who was treating him like that and wanted to be a part of it. So would he have turned out like them? I dare say he would have. He knew the degradation they put people through, and he was willing to take it and go through it to be part of it. So like Kevin said earlier, he knew the scumbaggery he was getting into. Not that means he deserves to be away from this world, That's not what I'm saying.
With himself, it dies with all of us. We have to make sure his light lives within all of us and make sure you stand up tall like he's on your shoulders, reaching for the sky. That's what his friend said. I mean, it's very poetic. But can we just get right to the point? Like, y'all need to get right with Jesus. Like,
absolutely.
Right, stop wasting time. Dude was 20 years old, lost his life. Stop wasting time. Some of y'all 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old still have not got right with Jesus, still have not submitted, still have not repented, still have not turned away from your lifestyle and put your faith in him. Still.
Yep.
It's like, how much time do you really think that we have? We don't have that much time.
Hey, chilling just in time to go over to the Rumble side to watch. We're watching the House of David, the series, to do with King David. It's new. Soft says it's good, so yeah, we're going to start watching the series over in Rumble. Just for getting to the end of this video, and we'll play out with it. We'll play the YouTube. We'll flatline the YouTube. We'll flatline the YouTube soon.
Any of us, when you think about the time that we have here on Earth, in comparison to eternity.
What, you literally just got a notification? Wow, an hour and 20 in. Crazy, crazy. Good to see you, chilling, man.
Eternity. Either way you slice it, heaven or hell. The time that we have on Earth is very finite. It's very small. It's a very small amount of time. Even somebody who's 100 years old, 100 compared to eternity in heaven or in hell, 100 is nothing. You don't.
Well, you can't measure it. You can't even measure it, can you? Because you can't even take a segment, or 100 is not even a segment out of forever, because there is no segments out of forever. You take a slice out of forever, it's still forever, isn't it? So yeah, 100 doesn't even cut it. He's right, but it's not even comparable, because you can't take 100 slice out of forever. You know what I mean?
Have as much time as you think you do. Stop wasting it on stuff that doesn't matter. Stop wasting it on things that are pulling you further away.
Like I was just saying here, and I don't know if you had. It's really bad for that boy it happened to. Absolutely feel bad for his family and that, and it should never have happened. And he maybe was a good guy, but he was going through this crap to get to the point of being with them and like them. Like you said, he knew the type of scumbaggery he was getting into. So would he have gone through all that crap and ended up being like them? Yes, he would have. Yes, he would have. He would have put someone else through the same stuff. But I mean, I that's me generalizing. Obviously, I can't say individually how his convictions would have been once he got into it. You know what I mean? The guilt might have took over. And I don't know, but I doubt it. But he did know what he was getting into. That's by no means mitigates the fact that it's a bereavement for his family, and it's, you know what I mean, it's going to hurt people. He died, and it's a shame. And God loved him. God loved him. No, it isn't exactly, and it is a tough one, isn't it? It is a tough one because you feel bad for him. Absolutely feel bad for him. But he was trying to be with them and like them, to do the same things as them. You know? So yeah, of course, it's one of them ones. It's one of them ones. One of them ones. But yeah, that's it. That's that one. We'll play out with a song this side, and then we'll flatline the YouTube and continue on the Rumble. So let's start putting the Rumble link in. So if you guys are going to join us to watch House of David, it's to do with King David. Obviously, it's a new series. to do with King David. I haven't seen it. Sob said it's great. So there's 4 episodes so far. We can watch a couple. I think they're like 15 minutes each. So we can get a couple done tonight. Can't see why not. And maybe a few chewing the facts or something. But then after that, I'll probably have to sleep for a day. But it's my day off today anyway. It's Monday now. It's 1:36 in Monday morning. Monday's my day off, so I won't be doing any streams today. So I'll be streaming Tuesday, even though I am streaming today because I'm streaming now. But I mean later today. So yeah, let's get a song up. Let's get a song up. And oh yeah, no, that's what I was doing. I was getting a link for Rumble when I first. So people start getting over there if they want to go over there and start getting ready. Because I'll have to make a coffee and everything anyway. So there you go. There's the Rumble link if people want to go over. If you're not joining this, then thanks for joining us on YouTube. Right, let's get a song up first. Not finished on YouTube yet. I always play a song out first. And then play out my intro. So let's do this little one from Mario Mac.
Awesome. My name is Harry Mack. I'm a freestyle rapper. Could I do a freestyle for you guys?
Yours.
Amazing. Okay, dope. Can each of you give me like a creative word to use in my freestyle?
Vacation.
Vacation. Yes, I love it.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah,
Gangster. I like it. Vacation, sunshine, and gangster. Are you guys on vacation?
Yes.
From where?
Norway.
Norway. Okay, dope. All right. Hell yeah. Vacation, sunshine, and
I mean, it's been Rumble time from the start because when I stream on YouTube, I stream on Rumble anyway. So the Rumble's going now. It has been going since I've been streaming it from the start. What I do is I just turn off the YouTube side because obviously you can't watch stuff on YouTube because you get copyrighted. But Rumble's all right with that. So yeah, we have to turn off the YouTube side and continue on Rumble.
gangster. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. Yeah. Instrumentals is what I stay lacing. Peace to my new fans, they on vacation. Yeah, they entering through new doorways. They came all the way to Paris, France from Norway. I hope that y'all are enjoying your time. Here's a brief intermission, me destroying these rhymes. I'ma come right off the top with these lines that I think. Shouts out to my friends in the white and the pink. All colors combined when I do it off top. Yeah, I can make it happen right here on the spot. Yeah, Mac really doing it, I'm here to improve. I'm making moves, I'm bringing art, should be in the Louvre. Yeah, anytime he's spitting off the top, you know that you see him. See, my art belongs in the famous museums. Yeah, I be in the streets problem solving. I'm holding up the structure, something like these tall columns. I'm really going all in, make it happen more than just one time. Cause I'm really bright like the sunshine. Yeah, every time I spit, I'm keeping it clever. Turn gray skies to sunshine, improving the weather.
I'll sort you out once I get over there, Chicago, Kobe. I'll sort you out a shield. I'll make you a moderator in Rumble as well. And just wait till I've sorted out finish the YouTube side and I'll sort it all out.
It's ironic cause I reign supreme. Every time that I be spitting, I'ma claim my dreams. I be going for mine, I'm flowing divine. My lyrics are happy as anvils. Shouts my homie in the sneakers and the girls in sandals. All different shoes, I never lose. If I start slow, then I'm sure to improve. I'ma make it happen, I'm the freestyle prankster. A regular guy, I've never been a gangster. Yeah, but you know that I'm a god. Like gangsters, when I kick my freestyles, people mob. Yeah, H-Mac, I explore the zone. I'm kicking hard bars for the Don Corleone. Yeah, I'm the godfather of lyrical slaughter. My flows is H2O, that's straight water. Y'all know I bring the lyrics that the people sure to cherish. And I had to bring the energy from LA out to Paris. I stand tall like Eiffel. I be loaded with these lines like a rifle. Check how hard I go. Y'all know I keep on spitting till the beat ends. High five to all 3 of my new friends. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Right, nice one. It was a nice quick one. Right, once more, put link in for Rumble side. And I will see you guys over on the Rumble. If you're not joining us in Rumble, thanks for joining us on YouTube already. And I will see you on Flats tomorrow. But again, no, sorry, Flats is later on today for me. And then I will be live again Tuesday afternoon and then Tuesday night. So yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Always a pleasure to be with you. And I hope to see you all most years over in Rumble. All would be cool, but there we go. Can't get everything I want, can I? And bless you guys. Either Sunset's free. It's free. Indeed. Ta-da.
Indeed.
Get later, that'll be cool.